doing today? Y'all doing well? I hope everyone's having a great day. And today's topic is the Spitfire Mk II Alpha, and this is about War Thunder's hidden gems. Now, before we begin, I just want to say that over 99% of viewers on my channel are not subscribers. So I hope today is the day that I earn your subscription. Please, during the video, or at the end, if you feel needed, comment down below. Suggest other hidden gems that we can go and take a look at. Now, without further ado, let's begin. So, the Spitfire Mk II Alpha. This aircraft is a battle rating 2.7, rank 2 British aircraft. Now, keep in mind, there's the free version, and then there's the pack. And the pack version's like a starter pack. Humble Bundle kind of sells these starter packs here and there, and you can go and pick this up for, if it's on sale, $5. If not, $10, I believe. Going forward with it, there's the Tech Tree version, and then the premium version. So, kind of the big thing, if you're a history buff, please do not criticize me here, I may be wrong. But the Spitfire Mk II Alpha is one of those Spitfires that kind of saw combat during the Battle of Britain. So it's kind of like a historical aircraft, right? And it's kind of cool because unlike other aircraft that get like 50 cal, stuff like that, you got, I think it's like ×8. You got a lot of rounds, a lot of guns on this aircraft that you can use to fire your opponents. And also, kind of continuing with this overview, it's a turn fighter. It can climb to space. It's kind of a joke with the War Thunder community that Spitfires just climb to space, but I mean they do. They're really good at climbing. So, kind of like all my other videos, we have our performance, fun factor, and then is it worth it? So, let's kind of dive into it, right? Let's go into the performance. So, this aircraft is a turn fighter and a fast climber. So what do I mean by that? Kind of give a demonstration on that. Kind of something we've been talking about here on this channel before is the types of fighters in War Thunder. You got your energy, your boom and zoom, and then you got your turn fighter. Since the Spitfire is a turn fighter, that means it's very agile and can maneuver very well. So this means that you have an opponent that's trying to turn fight with you, and this is you, right? You can easily outmaneuver your opponent in a turning radius, get behind them, and then they're going to try to wiggle away from you. They're done, especially if they're flying at slow speeds. Another thing too about being a fast climber is it's kind of important at the start of any realistic battle to kind of climb all the way, get a good altitude overview of your opponents. So what do I mean by altitude advantage? You basically, at the beginning of a match, right, it's kind of important to get that overview of your opponents. So that way you can maneuver down, you can attack any opponent that's flying below you, and you kind of have that already an advantage going into combat. So being a fast climber kind of attributes to that. So you don't have to worry about someone being already over you. You're most likely, most of the times, will be over your opponents before a match really starts kicking off with people shooting down each other and stuff like that. Now, for the fun factor, it's fun because you can literally outturn anyone. You can outturn, like, besides a biplane, probably a biplane can give you a run for your money. But other than that, like, it's really comfortable knowing that if I get in a turn fight with someone, I will most likely come out on top, unless if I make a misplay. And the reason why is because it's just so agile. The turning radius on the Spitfire is designed to turn fight. So as a result, of course you're going to always beat your opponents, whether it be a Focke-Wulf or a BF-109. So there's that aspect of it as well. Now, is it worth it? Well, I would say, just like my P40 video, you should try the Spitfire Mk II Alpha, the regular Tech Tree version, before you go and decide buying a pack. Now here's my reasoning behind it. Just like the P40, each plane plays differently, okay? So I love the Spitfire. I didn't really like the P40. I felt the P40 was sluggish and slow and like a turtle. I like the Spitfire because it does everything that I like to my playstyle. It climbs fast, it's a good turn fighter, and probably the only problem I see with it is its energy rotation. If I try to use it as a boom and zimmer, I mean, I don't know, I feel I would be making a misplay there, right? Now, as your own player, you know your play style, you know how you play. So I would recommend, if you haven't already, start working down the British Tech Tree, get to this aircraft, see if you really like it, and if you do, then go and pick up the pack. And the pack will net you a premium version of this aircraft. So that means for credit grinding, which, you know, is always a good importance of our hidden gems, is that, you know, if you're looking at making credits with this, it's really not that bad. I had pretty good games making credits with this aircraft, similar to the Japanese Corsair, though I will say the Japanese Corsair is the best for low tier making money off of, making credits. So that's my recommendation. It's really up to you as a personal preference. But I feel that as a historical aspect with the Battle of Britain, alongside just being a very fun, easy aircraft to use, to play, alongside good teams, and then opponents, you know, always having that kind of an advantage, I feel this aircraft is right for me. But, like I said, you know how you play, it's your play style, and at the end of the day, if this kind of, based on the clips you saw, based on me talking about it, if you kind of like that gameplay, that style, then I would try out the regular Tech Tree version, and then pick up the premium if you really like the aircraft. So, this concludes the video. If you reached this point in the video, I thank you for stopping by. If you haven't subscribed yet, I hope today is the day that I earned your subscription. And other than that, I hope you have a great day. You take care.